Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of this podcast. Today I would like to explore a simple question that has changed the way I relate to life. It's not a question that comes from one particular philosophy or traditions. I have found versions of it in Taoism, Stoic philosophy, and shamanic wisdom, and even in ordinary conversations with people who have lived long and meaningful lives. The question is this: what if life has been speaking to you all along and you simply been too busy to listen? Take a moment to think about that. Most of us grow up believing that life communicates through extraordinary moments. We wait for a big opportunity, a breakthrough, a sign, a life-changing experience. We imagine clarity arriving dramatically, almost like a lightning striking. But the older I get, the more I realize that life rarely speaks that way. Life is usually much quieter. It whispers, and because of it whispers, it's very easy to miss. It speaks through the things that repeatedly drain your energy, through the conversations you keep postponing, through the relationship that keeps teaching you the same lesson, through the project that no longer feels alive, through the feeling that something is not quite right, even when everything appears fine to the outside. Have you ever noticed that? Sometimes people tell me, I don't know what's wrong with me. My life looks good. I have a stable job. I have achieved the goals I wanted, but something feels disconnected. I don't think that's always a problem to solve. Sometimes it is an invitation to pay attention. One of the things I appreciate about many ancient teachings is that they saw life as something we are constantly in relationship with. Not something we control, not something we conquer. A relationship. Think about that for a moment. Every relationship requires listening. Imagine trying to build a friendship while never listening to the other person, or trying to build a healthy relationship while only speaking and never pay attention. It wouldn't work. Yet, that's often how we relate to life. We spend most of our energy trying to make life fit our plans, trying to control outcomes, trying to eliminate uncertainty, trying to force things into place. But what if every now and then, instead of asking life to follow our agenda, we pause it long enough to ask, what is life trying to show me? I find that to be a much more interesting question. Not because life is punishing us, and not because I believe everything happened for a specific reason. Life is more mysterious than that. But every experience has the potential to teach us something if we are willing to pay attention. Think about the moments that have shaped you the most. Why is always success? Or why is often disappointment, loss, failure, uncertainty? The conversations you didn't want to have, the decisions you delayed for too long. When I look back at my own life, some of the greatest teachers weren't the moments I would have chosen. They were the moments I resisted. And yet, those moments changed me. Not because they were pleasant, but because they invited me to see something I couldn't see before. There is another idea I come back to often. Many people ask, why does this keep happening to me? Maybe you have asked that yourself. Why do I keep ending up in similar relationships? Why does the same conflicts keep appearing? It's a natural question. But I have found another question to be much more useful. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? I ask, what is this trying to show me? Notice the difference. The first question often leaves us feeling like victims of circumstance. The second invites curiosity. it transforms the experience. Suddenly, life becomes less of a battle to win and more of a conversation to participate in. That doesn't mean every difficult experience has an easy explanation. Sometimes we don't understand for months, sometimes for years, and that's okay. Wisdom is not about having immediate answers. Wisdom is about developing the patience to stay present with the questions. Maybe that is something we have lost in modern life. We are surrounded by information. If we have a question, we search online. If we feel uncomfortable, we distract ourselves. If we don't know something, we rush to find an answer. But perhaps not every question should be answered immediately. Some questions are meant to be lived. Some insights only arrive after experience has had time to mature inside us. So I would like to leave you with a simple practice. Nothing complicated. Next time something keeps repeating in your life, the next time you notice a relationship, a pattern, or a feeling that refuses to disappear, pause, take a breath, and instead of immediately trying to fix it or escape it, ask yourself, what is this trying to show me? You may not receive an answer straight away, but you have opened a conversation. And I think that's where wisdom begins, not in knowing everything, but in learning how to listen. Thank you for spending time with me. If this reflection resonates with you, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think life has been trying to show you recently? And if you are navigating a transition, searching for more clarity, or simply wanting to explore these kind of questions more deeply, you are always welcome to reach out. These are the conversations we explore inside Life Initiations. Until next time, take care and remember to make a little space to listen.